off in the Breeders Cup Juvenile.
Welcome to the 2021 Racing Dudes Breeders' Cup pre-entries preview show. I'm your host, Curtis Kalleward, aka Magic. Joining me now to preview the pre-entries for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile is one half of the Racing Dudes, Jared Welch. And Jared, last year, the favorite was Jackie's Warrior, a horse we're going to get to see again this year at the Breeders' Cup. But that horse had a bit of a sprinting pedigree and couldn't win his two-turn debut. You fast forward to this year's favorite, Jack Christopher, exiting the same circuit as Jackie's Warrior, winning the same races as Jackie's Warrior did, having possibly a sprinting pedigree like Jackie's Warrior. One could make an argument the same thing is going to happen again this year. I'm curious your thoughts.
Well, I tell you what, man, this is that. I think I have like PTSD over Jackie's Warrior last year because every time I unfairly compare what we saw last year to horses like Jack Christopher, and yeah, you're right. I mean, it does give you a little pause when you look at what he did. You know, obviously now we're going to see him stretch out here, and again, we it wasn't like Jackie's Warrior ran awful in the Breeders' Cup, but it was clear the distance was too much. And obviously, like you said, he's a Breeders' Cup sprint lock almost, and he went too far. Is Jack Christopher going to go too far here? We're going to find out. It definitely seems like on paper it's Jack Christopher versus Corniche, the Bob Baffert horse. Two horses, you know, Corniche has gone stretched out, whereas Jack Christopher is not, or is going to be doing that for the first time here. It's difficult. I think he definitely, to me, Jack Christopher is a little more talented. I just don't know if he's going to be able to, because you got to think it's Bob Baffert, Del Mar, Corniche is going to get to the lead and just never look back. One thing about this race is class, man. It's future class. So what horse do you think is going to be the best horse next year? Which horse is a Kentucky Derby type horse? As we've seen the last 6 winners of this race make it to the Kentucky Derby. So that's what you kind of have to look at when you look at this race.
Who's a potential long shot? Because you named a couple of favorites or short price horses, but maybe a horse that isn't a sure winner looking at the pre-entries, but you're definitely interested in when the post comes out on Monday because they could hit the board at a price in this race.
Well, it might not be a huge long shot, but that horse is definitely going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th choice, and that's Command Performance for Todd Pletcher. Let's not forget a horse by the name of Good Magic came into this race, a maiden. Last time, by the way, they ran this race at Del Mar. Kind of a very similar pattern. Maiden, Champagne, second, won this race. Command Performance, to me, on paper, looks like a horse. Like, if you looked at this horse, like I say, future class, this horse kind of has future class written all over him. Wouldn't be surprising to see this horse on the Triple Crown Trail next year. So Command Performance, for me, I think is one you have to not disregard here. And how about, let's look at one of the Japanese horses. Japan has a bunch coming in here. Jasper Gray, look at this horse. An Arrogate horse. That's right, Arrogate horse. Comes in from Japan. Won by 10, I should say, last time going a mile and an 8. So who knows what these Japanese horses coming in, who knows what they are. But Jasper Gray and Arrogate, I mean, I think you could do worse in terms of trying to pick a long shot.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of the 2021 Breeders' Cup pre-entries preview show. For in-depth previews covering all 14 Breeders' Cup World Championship races, visit racingdudes.com. Before you leave this video, smash the thumbs up down below, hit subscribe if you really like it, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any shows.